Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We ready? We good? All right. Welcome, my people, to the Buckeye League Season 9 recap. It is I, Roland. I'm back. How's everybody doing? All right. With me is...
There'd be David Robbins, D-Rob, the judge.
Jury and executioner.
I do that too. I'm a multi-purpose type of guy.
All right, so this season I had the pleasure of doing the behind-the-scenes work, making everybody fight everybody and recording things, and I gotta say, I had a lot of fun. Not as much fun as playing, but let's jump into it. Let's see who all was in it and who beat up on who. So the featured format was duality. Let's see. Do we go through and tell everybody what duality does? Just go read the resource row. I describe what it does.
I mean, only people who really need to know, but I think at this point it'd be the Texas players. I mean, I don't know who else going to even Play duality. I mean, I know we had a couple of people drop. Some people dropped in. Like, I like the format. I mean, I would put this as it was one of the better formats, I would say.
I had fun playing Sub-Zero in duality, and then Toad. Toad is awesome, guys.
I'll make sure I'm screaming something because the screen's still showing. Okay, you want me to go to the next slide while I take a look at
You
something?
got it. Spacebar?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I never used a keyboard in my life.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, cool. All right, so here's what everybody drafted. We'll go through and look at all the pretty slides that shows, but we have Filkins. Black Panther was incredibly important to him, and then Patrick ended up with Invisible Woman. I don't know how y'all let Patrick get Invisible Woman. I guess you wanted to play 2-3 hour long games with him, but I don't think he actually played the whole game, a single Invisible Woman game, but he was rocking Miss Marvel.
Maybe he was draft hating her.
Oh, draft hating, so nobody could.
I mean, I'm just saying, that is the most terrifying thing I heard, Patrick Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys set like a 3 hour block for that game.
Yeah. We had some interesting draft results. I mean, Dark Phoenix lasted till round 3. Scott picking on Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. All right, yeah. So, like I said, everybody will get to see what everybody had on each of their slides, but we're going to start top down. Look at games lost. So Bert was undefeated, but he only played 2 games.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. So the straight up only 1 game lost out of all 6 rounds. That was Nick and Ralph Cole. We have to differentiate between Ralph Cole of Apex and Ralph Edwards. So we had too many Ralphs this season. So Ralph Cole is Ralph C. Ralph Edwards is Ralph E. So 2 games lost. That was Patrick, Vern, PJ, and Jason. 3 games lost was Jose and Jamil. 4 was Matt, and 5 was Filkins. So we did have some players, dropping here and there. We did have some players who couldn't make their games, but you know what? That's what Buckeye's all about. We got an easy
Did we have some people join in the middle?
Yeah, we had a few people join in the middle.
Or one person join in the middle of it.
Yeah, just one. I think.
Just one join in the middle. But you come and go as you please, It's a revolving door, just nothing too serious, you could make it as serious as you want each week.
Exactly. We like to be flexible, unless we're doing our hardcore annual tournament. Buckeye League is nice and easy.
But when we call season, so yeah, we usually get a little heads up. So you ready to move on?
Let's do it.
Click.
All right. So Ralph Cole, with a higher rank than Nick. That's why he's here. I don't think they played. Yeah, they didn't play. We should have had a final showdown, but we didn't. We just had our 6 rounds. He was all over the place, and I kind of love that. You've got Madam Hydra, Spider-Man, Loki, and then he traded out Hydra for Marvel Girl there. Beat the crap out of PJ. Yeah, he did pretty well. He did really well against some really good players.
So any surprises you see there? I mean, I think Marvel Girl being PJ, but being Liu Kang, like I said, I know Deadpool probably played a role in that and a few other things, but
Loki versus Bark Bros, that was interesting. But from what I remember, everything went Loki's way. He was able to level like Loki usually levels. Love seeing Spidey get some action. No Dishonor losing to Bert, although he was on Silver Surfer. Did you call him up and tell him to play Silver Surfer?
He already knew. He actually called me up first. He asked for permission. He kissed the ring. I said carry on, and it was what it was. Just give me my win.
All right. Well, congrats to Ralph, because that is a significant jump in rank. He was 1102 to start the season and ended 1167. So
and this is another Coke championship. I think he got a few other championship in Coke.
Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to write down what everybody.
Hey, the sides look nice. They got updated. I didn't do it, so
I was like, "Ooh, let's have some fun here." So
if you like it, thank Roland. If you don't like it, tell him he ain't shit. But we'll move along.
All right. see Nick. I like Nick. He was consistent. He liked Rogue. He played Rogue. He won with Rogue. Lost to PJ. I think that was a pretty close game from what I remember. But yeah, picking on all the J players: James, Jamar, Jason. I liked the thematic Rogue versus Magneto in round 6 versus Vern. So
I'm surprised to see that just looking at the MC, not looking at Nick and Vern, but the fact that Rogue beating Magneto. I mean, I would think now. Let's I guess if he prepared with counter hate, but usually you would think Magneto would get.
Yeah, especially if he can like jump back to the back row and just blow her away.
Right.
Because I mean, if she levels quickly, what can you do?
Right. I guess if he died in 5 turns, he died in 5 turns. But if he go any longer than that, the longer the game go past 5, you think it start going Magneto favor. But yeah, but the other ones, I guess you could kind of
I could see Valkyrie being a rough matchup for Rogue in duality with only 2 Sokovia chords to knock counters off of her. But oh man, she beat up on a lot of mutants.
Right.
There's Professor X, Dark Phoenix, Magneto.
Right.
Moving on. All right, Patrick, man, myth, legend, and he was all over the place. He was in the supplemental draft each week, getting new guys, and mostly played Miss Marvel, which I respect. She's good. Let's see. Lost to PJ, who was on a fire this season. Lost to Ralph.
I played him as well.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I knew it was a bad matchup. I mean, it wasn't the greatest matchup, but I had to play Beast. But I kept it pretty close. I let him take a play back that probably if he don't take back, he probably loses the game. But I had to get real drastic early on and knock the counters off.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I got X-Men's in the plane, and if you ever seen that engine going, that's a beauty.
I love mutants in a plane.
So
I'm not too surprised by Jose and Joseph getting squished by Miss Marvel, but we'll talk about Jose in a bit here. He kind of surprised us this season. He did take Patrick took a bit of a dive with his ranking there from 1272 to 1244, but still top ranked player.
Yeah.
Still top ranked player. So respect to Patrick L.
All right, moving along.
All right, Vern Rowe, Vern Lee, Young Belly Tickler, Chosen Fool, Darth Vern, all the titles. Mostly played with the Bark Bros. I respect it.
He made duality the real thing all his MC would do except for Magneto the last round.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see, Wolverine, I mean, looking at these matchups, Scott with Luke Cage, you think, well, no, because they could hit Hanukkah, I would have been intrigued to see how that could. I think I recorded that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did record that. Yeah. I had to go back and look at it. And he got Morbius, too, against PJ was.
There was some dancing before that match. I think Vern got in PJ's head a bit, like, oh, you better not play Liu Kang. And PJ's like, oh, I better not play Liu Kang. Let me play Morbius. And, yeah, Dagger and Cloak, that is a horrible, horrible matchup for Morbius. But, yeah, he did good.
But I think Magneto was the best option for Rogue. Like I said, I would be intrigued to see how that game end up playing out. But, oh, yeah, he got all his AK up there. I didn't even... You can tell I haven't... As you know, I kind of glance through everything I do. You always sneak things in there. Like, you don't need a Discord name.
He made a bit of a jump this season from 1102 to 1133, so good work, Vern. Right. Laying hands down.
Right. Now we at PJ.
Right. Here come PJ. And you give PJ a tier 1 MC, he can usually work with it, so...
Got First Evil. I mean, you think First Evil could maybe have if Earl get the draw? You think if you could get the Surtur because you know Earl run that combo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because then if you keep the resource down, then you know Luke Kang don't become a god. And
yeah, I think though, the fact that First Evil has 6 defense and level 1 Liu Kang have 6 attack. not a whole lot you can do when you're just getting punched in the face every turn. I did take some offense to this Cyclops draft. I don't know what he was talking about, but he did switch that Cyclops out for Morbius, so that was a good change, even if he lost with him.
Was Cyclops one of your favorite people? Okay, we'll continue on.
Wrong universe. All right, Jason Roosevelt playing with the DP and the Juggernaut.
So I mean, listening to him, it's like some game he had the God jaw, other games he did not, and the L's represent those games and the W's represent. But yeah, with Juggernaut, it seems like a lot of times, whenever I play Juggernaut, it's like people get the 2 reds almost every game. It's like mandatory, like.
Yeah.
Like put the 2 training ground in your hand there, just get your other 5 cards. That's what it feels like. But yeah, when Juggernaut get going, he didn't lose with Juggernaut, so you know, I mean, Juggernaut still got game if you don't level though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think people understand that. Like, you still got a 5/5, and the Brotherhood plot twist still on point. And I have played Jason a few times. He enjoys his Brotherhood.
Yeah, he does.
And then Dark Phoenix, MCU Spider-Man, that's an interesting loss to take to Scott, I mean.
It really is, yeah. Especially since he likes the locations. Right. Maybe TVA helps Dark Phoenix if he was on that.
Dramatic interest, but I mean, Juggernaut, I mean, he got time. I mean, playing Mole Man, you know, well, Mole Man probably had to be rough because you had to hit them reds back to back because Mole Man get a yellow. I'm just saying, if I was Mole Man, I think I would have set.
Oh yeah.
On yellow until I seen a basic red.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess if you got a wild down, I mean, I would be intrigued. I guess if you could win probably without leveling Juggernaut, but I'd be intrigued to see how he got that one off. Maybe Mole Man didn't get his yellows. That would be an interesting game. I would love to see Sub-Zero. I mean, I haven't seen much. Well, I haven't seen your deck. I didn't get to even play against your Sub-Zero deck, so I haven't seen it yet. So, but here we are. Going up. I guess all the people still moving up towards the top of the list.
Yep. So we're still in the 4 and 2s at the moment. So.
Moving along.
All right. Let's talk about Jose and Joseph. And what was he doing with all these W's?
I mean, man, he came out with Wolverine. Like, Wolverine didn't get done. He's like, I'm changing the Joseph. Well, I'm still not a fan of Joseph, even to this moment, even seeing these. First of all, that Tevin.
I think your Odin card is being revoked.
We had to sit down, talk. We had to intervention. Like, look, dude, if you're going to still be a part of this Odin clan... We can't get worked by no 04. It just can't happen. I mean, he said it was a misplay. I don't think I want all the detail because, you know, like, sometimes you just don't want to know the answer to your question, so don't ask it. He got Luke Cage was...
I feel like Luke Cage doesn't worry about paying to level. You just get boots on the ground and smash face.
But I don't think it deck made for like. I mean, but you still got access to the Iron Fist that can stun Joseph either way until you go down, and then he stays down.
Yeah.
So I mean, let me reframe my Joseph statement. If he levels, his level 2 is the bomb diggity.
Yeah.
So that's not. I'm not questioning that, but that 04 that does nothing. And they got Thor too. I mean, you think you just keep zapping him?
Yeah.
Like, haha, Thunderbolt, pow, Thunderbolt, pow.
and that's that. So he came up against Miss Marvel, and Patrick put the beat down on him. But I mean, hats off to you, Jose. That's really impressive streak there.
I mean, I have played against some other Joseph deck, and like I said, I mean, you can see the potential, but in duality, you just think they don't have that many plot twists. Like, they only got 2 shocks, they only got 2, you know, instead of having a
line cover. Yeah.
I mean, but I guess if you make him work, you can make him work, but like I said, this is another deck I would just have to see in action. But he went up 4 points, so you know he's still moving on up.
Yeah.
We're still at the top people of the list until people start moving down.
All right, here comes Earl.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So yeah, first evil and Kano.
Yep. I like First Evil. I like Kano.
And so he ended up playing 4 games. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, he must didn't get the pseudo combo off with first evil because I don't see Liu Kang winning that without
No.
getting there. But then he went on the Kano kick, so
I like
he got
Kano.
got his own. Yes, all the Mortal Kombat, not Scorpion. It's pretty good, and like Scorpion, man. It's like I don't know if y'all have tried to build a deck for Scorpion yet. I have tried, but every time like I could be doing somebody else. Like, why I got to be finishing him? I could play Kano, Sonya Blade. They do finish him, man.
Right.
And then he came back to first evil for Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, he took out Cap. I can see that because Carol wants to combat.
That basically Gen Con last year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, like I say, you don't have to play the blues early, but once you do, and then like I say, if you could.
Oh, this is MCU Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, okay, that's different. I can see.
That's
yeah.
rough.
Right,
She's
yeah.
like, fight me.
Right.
I need XP and.
All right, no, yeah, I understand that. And when you get a fight, gonna be a Liu Kang or a Serta or something like, not him. I want somebody to fight me, but not him. But Earl making his way back up, his streak of losing the ranked games is.
You gotta be careful, buddy. It's going to get out. You're a good player.
But like I said, the other thing is he already told me he didn't want to lose to Rob.
Oh, okay.
That's the new that's the touch of death right there. Like you like to see numbers go down? I could help you with that.
All right, Matt. Moman and Thor.
Let's see. We got 2 Moman wins and then lost the next 4. But if you're not prepared for Moman, he can do some damage. Yeah. Thor against Liu Kang, I actually feel like that blue power could have did damage to. But like I said, if you don't draw, like I said, not seeing the games, obviously we speculate. We don't get to watch every single game. Like people don't post their games in.
Exactly.
Joseph, the same thing. I don't see how Thor lose to that.
That's incredible to me.
Because I guess like I say he can't hit him turn 1, even with a Thunderbolt. Well, I guess if you Thunderbolt, because every time, again, whenever I play a Thor, I think turn 1 they always get a Falcon. It's like clockwork.
Yeah.
I don't care who I'm playing with Thor, their turn 1 is a Falcon. Like either everybody get the best draw or everybody simultaneously cheating at Thor. I don't know which one it is, but. And then Jason Juggernaut, yeah. Again, I don't see how Moman, like I said, if you get your yellows on time, I don't think you worry about level Moman until every time you can hit a red. Exactly. You don't put him under any face down. Like if it's a wild, hit it. If it's a train ground, you hit it and then you may double tap that. But like I said, you look at matchups and you think you expect the outcome and it doesn't. Moving along.
All right, Ralph E.
Adam Warlock, Valkyrie. I like Chronica. I played the.
I like Chronica a lot too.
So you don't see much action, but you got to work to make. But not Chronica. I was thinking Century, but Chronica still got game too. You don't see her nearly as much.
That the Valkyrie Wasp matchup is really rough.
Right. Oh yeah. But he still got the win there, so
yeah.
I guess I think I won't say a misplay, but they said he thought he ended. Jamil said he thought he kind of ended combat, then the red was flipped afterwards. Gotcha. So but okay. I know he did slay the Wasp, but
that's what he liked to do.
Where is Earl? Not here taking his lumps. I think he had family things, so he was scheduled all the way up to the last moment. He was scheduled to be here. After we played some practice games beforehand, and then he came here. But like he'll be around. I think this is the first one he had missed.
Yeah.
He came in and said he's not gonna get in this one, but he actually did pretty good compared to most of the events. So he did take some L, and he wasn't here to answer some questions, but
yeah.
But just write them down, email them to Apex email, and then they'll send it to us, and just be a whole big circle. But nah, yeah, he not here this time, but we he not forgotten. Pull a little lick out. But yeah, so Adam Warlock, I mean, like I said, he got old and I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, because a lot of these players, I mean, they haven't played, like I know, like Tevin Jamil, Tevin been playing a bit, you know, Jamil, but you know, you still haven't seen a lot of the older MCs. Like,
Exactly.
there's a lot of people who join the game, like some of these older MCs, like Thor, Adam Warlock, they just haven't seen much play. Like, we know about them because they would been when they came out, they was all around. But a lot of these players starting to come in. So, but yeah, so lost with Valkyrie wins with Adam Warlock. I mean, he played with all him and see. I do always appreciate that.
Yeah.
And he was writing reports every week about his game. Was also yeah. So you know that's always true. You know, check it out. You know it's in the upper deck thing. So you know check it out. Moving along. Moving along.
All right, Jamil. Let's see here. He got his win with.
Wins.
Oh, it was a battle of the brothers. That's right. Deacon Frost versus Dr. Doom. I'm sure Tevin didn't appreciate that.
Oh no, like I said, I tested them. We talk. Yeah, that was a good. Like that. He earned that win. Trust that. There was no. But yeah, he brought that out for 1 week, but then lost every other week. I think Photo's a nice play for the new player, especially with what some of the cards that's coming out.
Exactly. Yeah.
For I mean the Mortal Kombat stuff. It's just it's a lot less card to have to get familiar with and know. But I think even playing Deacon, like I said, I know Jamil been like kind of in his narrow. You know, like I said, when you start off, you just play a couple MCs, start seeing things, and then start feeling what you like, and you know,
branching out. Slowly.
Right. So but yeah, 3-3. I mean,
Keeping
respectable,
it,
right?
As good as he gets.
He got Sub-Zero. Man, that was a slow place game. That just sounds slow. Just shrink, and freeze, shrink, freeze, shrink. Like I said, we know Valkyrie got him mode, man. I guess you can't cancel combat if you're not there to fight. Fight me, please. Fight me so I can tell you no.
Earl doesn't want to see a shrinking MC.
Right. So, yeah, with Steph, I mean, I have always liked Wars. I mean, anybody who have access to the back row on the main is just a good thing. I mean, if you can pump them up enough, would Choose Your Destiny, things like that to pump them up, you could easily.
Grandmaster.
Yeah, like I said, Grandmaster, Killian, like, you know, them are like. I can see if a lot of photo decks play, I can see those getting incurred in those. I mean, well, Grandmaster already got hit. Let me talk about. He already been hit.
All right, Scott, my man, playing the Spider-Man.
Yeah, I did. I had loved that Spider-Man for a while.
So good.
Did they try Red Skull out though? Yeah. I guess
I can see it being a little rough in duality.
Right.
But.
Right. Well, I mean, the other two are still, you know. I mean, he probably got to try to build and just didn't fall on one. I mean, sometimes you build a deck and like, I'd like to play this, but I got Spider-Man and Luke Cage. Why would, you know? So, understandable. But, so 2 wins against, and
Jason.
Right. And then he brought Luke Cage out was. Apparently, he didn't pay him enough because he hired him, but he did not deliver. And so he brings Spider-Man back, but Zorn could... Yeah, Zorn gets so big so fast, just hitting Spider-Man that can't... Yeah, I can see that.
And Spidey, I mean, I love him, but he does take 4 turns to level, so...
Right, yeah, once he get there, I mean, even he can't strike even with the red once he level against Zorn. So I can see that with Dark Phoenix and stuff, yeah. So, I mean, Scott ranking, well, I guess it still kind of went down with, yeah, a little bit.
He keeps saying he's gonna get a really good MC one of these times, and then use Buckeye points to fight some of the top players and make them cry.
Well, they just gotta bring the A game, but where are we at now?
Oh, right. Okay. Captain Filkins. All right. He got his win with the Captain America versus Captain Marvel
Right. I'm surprised he didn't play more Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther is really good, especially looking. He was playing against Wasp.
I mean, Washington Odin. I mean,
you play Black Panther, and they're like, so.
Right. Well, Odin. I mean, I don't think Odin. But like, especially against Wasp. But
Yeah.
But the fact he played so much photo, that is also intriguing.
Quite, because Filkins, you don't like photo, buddy. So maybe you're just proving a point here.
I mean, but basically, you gotta try it too. I mean, you start seeing the Mortal Kombat stuff in Quicksilver. You see Quicksilver enough, you learn to adapt.
That's true.
Like
true.
what the Illustrated trilogy to Quicksilver. I mean, the closest is Mental Daredevil.
Yeah.
I mean, but that only because he's a 99 on 4, but that still is nothing compared.
Exactly.
So, but I mean, he got his W win, you know. He's still at the bottom with, I guess, is at the top of the draft. So, you know, some call it the bottom, some call it the top, some say half empty, some say half full.
All right, Tevin. He was active in the draft, but mostly just played Odin. And Dr. Doom.
All right, he said, Rob said, you're not wrong. It was weird playing so much folder. Yeah, like I said, he won the Ohio, playing Ohio group. Like I said, seeing him playing that much by choice.
Yeah.
Like I understand, like I said, when we played I had better format. When he played me, he had to play photo, but by choice, like he chose to pull out of it. Okay, let's move on to Tevin in the Odin experience, which he lost 2 games with Odin. The Warlock, we're like, okay, you know,
right,
you get new, but the Joseph, there's still questions that need to be answered.
Yeah, that's rough.
Dr. Doom was his boy, and like I said, he went to introduce Dr. Doom to his twin, and he like, yeah, about that. I think we already met. I think them like the 2 favorite MCs I see them play with the most. So.
Oh yeah.
So for that game, but yeah, and then he got Professor X. Well, I can see that going. Well, Professor X don't get big, but he gets to 12.
Yeah, that gets rough. But
he usually don't have much. But I'm pretty sure he's playing like a TVA build, so I don't think Professor X could keep up with.
Yeah, you drop a Ode. No, you can't drop Ode. But
TVA ain't just ramping.
Big dudes.
So, right, and get to your Liu Kang and stuff early.
All right, Jamar playing Sub-Zero and losing with Sub-Zero. What happened, man? I need to know about this. Sub-Zero is super good.
He lost 2 games with Sub-Zero, huh?
Exactly.
He took out Wasp and
Wasp and Dark Phoenix blew him up. Had a little bit of success. Again, Black Panther versus Professor X. That's funny.
Well, like I said, Black Panther is not the shooter, so you ain't not worried about him being bulletproof. But Wolverineers don't care about your bulletproof.
Wolverine is.
He'll actually put a claw through and rip it out.
Vibranium this.
Yeah. I would have loved to see Mass Mode good again.
Yeah.
I mean, his level 2 powers just sound so good to make somebody lose a team affiliation, but again, either I haven't seen it yet, or I might have to do it myself. You know.
Yep.
If you want something done, sometimes you gotta do it yourself. So, but I mean, you know, tomorrow we talked about most of these games, but yeah, winning Black Panther. But like I said, losing the Rogue, you can see that, huh? Yeah, he get out fast. You know, what can you do? Duality, like I said, was always a crap shoot too. So somebody rolled nice, you don't, you get rolled.
Yep. All right, James. Let's see. Got his win with Zorn. Captain America taking it, but he can do this all day. Yeah, I mean, against Rogue, what can you do?
Right, because you got to swing it to her so she could use her power.
But Kano, I can see Kano.
Oh yeah, and you don't have access to the shield.
Exactly. Which is sad because it's right there on the card.
But it's one of a kind. This is dude. He would need 2 shields. He would have to do his shield. But yeah, I can see Captain America. I think he wanted them. You know, see that fall in the category that he took a hit in duality, like in the open field. Like say again, the captain support plot twist. His late Peggy Carter not having
losing
access
Peggy.
to her. Yeah, so I mean, I think he's still good, but I think he lost a lot in duality compared to some of these other MCs.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, losing to Rob, you're gonna lose some ranking points, and here we are. Yeah, he got the minus touch, and then me.
All right.
Yeah, I picked Towels and Beast. I know going with. I knew Beast. I would almost definitely pack with playing Miss Marvel. I still went with Beast because I leveled, but like I said, I had to slam. I think I had to slam into her early to knock counters off.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I was able to get back into it. And like I said, I know I had to
level up. Plays right into her level up too. So
right. So yeah, so I just didn't even worry about that and just were able to keep the counters off. I did pretty good. It just came down to the end. And yeah, it happens. But I was there. I think that sums it up. Oh no, we got Mitch. Oh,
Yep.
we got a few. We got a few other players. That right? Yeah, my bad. Let's continue on.
All right, Mitch the Man, the Legend. So he lost to Smallwood. No dishonor, losing to the GOAT. The Groot. Beat up on Osh and Baron Zemo. Lost to Pro Reg Spider-Man. I was intrigued. Like, he had 2 Deadpools, and I'm like, all right, Mitch loves Deadpool. That's clear. Why didn't he play?
He actually supplemental draft the third one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like I said, but he had to drop back. He would have played me that we were scared to play. Like I said, you could come in and out this league, but no, I think did he take Storm second? I think.
Yeah. So he drafted X-Force Deadpool first. Right, and then he got Storm, and then the third pick was with the Buckeye points.
Yeah, so. I think he did end up. He did. I know he supplemented you at the other Deadpool, but then he wanted the whole collection. Gotta catch them all.
Exactly.
But yeah, like I said, to have a week 1 game, Smallwood against Mitch.
I've been there. It doesn't feel good.
But that's a great matchup, though. Like I said, but they've been on. Seymour, I think also that when his frustration kind of came up and he was like, I'm out.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm out. And, all right, and speaking of Bert, undefeated. 2 games, but undefeated nonetheless.
Exactly. He knocked some heads around. He got some ranking points.
Sylvie against Wolverine. If you can't attack, you can't get to Sylvie.
Exactly, yeah.
And then Surfer against Madam Hydra. I had seen Surfer do some things.
Yep. Against,
I have rode on that surfboard. Sometimes it's a great ride. Sometimes you wipe out, but more times than not. And he had Venom on the bench.
He did. Venom was drafted by 2 players and didn't see a single game this season.
I think nobody just won't. Yeah, I think after that that Spider-Verse, what that format we call
across this Venomverse.
Yeah. Right, across the Venomverse. After people play that, they're like, I'm done. I don't want to play them for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, even I am.
I did have it sleeved up for week 6.
All right, he's back.
And who are you, sir? Sir.
This is Earl.
Oh, what's up, Earl?
You guys weren't looking. I did have it sleeved up for week 6, but the game never came together. So
cool. Yeah, Scott was asking about you. He said you wasn't here to take your lumps for your L. Let's go back to your sheet since we got you for a moment.
There he is, the zombie.
What happened with Liu Kang, man? You supposed to hit Surtur and just clear out, and he never become a god.
Well. So, I felt like I could beat Liu Kang, and I go first, and I play my Ant-Man, and I'm like, all right, I can survive the Liu Kang, and I'll be all right. And then, just PJ had every card he needed. And he's like, he Ant-Manned me to get me down to 4 defense, and got the hit there, and I don't know, he just hit everything he needed, and he had all the answers. It was kind of weird.
We don't really want to talk about your wins, but we see you beat James next.
Oh yeah, Kano's pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with him.
But he didn't have enough negative for Juggernaut Infinity, huh?
Yeah, that's a
Well,
little rough.
you know, that was another one of those games where the person
Right.
just drew everything they need.
Right, yeah.
Jason like draws his hand. He's like, "Oh, this hand's terrible," and then he puts the red down. No, he was like, "This hand is terrible," and he puts his red down, and he says he's done, or he attacks, and I take a wound because I'm Kano, you know, and I start doing my thing, and then he draws, and he puts another red down, and I'm like.
Wait, see, I would hate to see you good hand.
Right. what
Yeah, and then he goes to infinite attack at level 2, and
you didn't have enough negative. You didn't have enough negatives or grills to cook.
Yeah, and I think I tried to make a game of it, but you know,
Right.
I had 5 health and he had 6 health and he had infinite attack, so I got some wounds in, but it wasn't enough against the turn 2 level. So.
Yeah. But First Evil came back for some revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who?
Yeah. Well, I had to bring the big guns out against.
Right. We were talking about that death touch right there.
Filkins, you have so much power, dude. Start using it.
So who do you have slotted to play Scott with? Do you remember?
I was gonna play Scott with Kano.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was gonna play Ralph with Venom, but we just couldn't get a game together.
Right.
So I had softball tournaments, and then he had a busy weekend and wasn't feeling well, so it just didn't come together.
Let's reframe that your daughter has softball.
Yeah, my daughter has softball.
Yeah, we don't want to get people scared. Like, man, he. All right.
So I also want to comment on my ranking going up from 957 to 1044.
Yeah, you
There
cracked
was
some
another
nuts.
tournament at Epic Loot that I won in there, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, locals,
That's why my
man.
ranking went up almost 1,000 points. Not because of
1,000
the
points?
beforehand.
That's not how math works.
Right. You went up 1,000 points.
Or 100 points.
I'm at
That's better.
1957. Wait, what?
I am better than Patrick L.
So, yeah.
Well, we
In my defense, there was another tournament in there.
We don't even want to hear about negatives with you. We don't want to hear about the good stuff.
Amen.
Okay.
Alright.
So we were filling up with Bert. Like I said, he got his 2 win.
Pieced out some Gen Con tournament he wants to prep for. I don't get it.
And then Smallwood. We had Smallwood show up.
That was pretty epic. It was like having a celebrity.
Right. But
He took his win. He took his L. He got out of Dodge.
You think you would see more Shuri?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I mean, in general, she is it because you played Shuri before, right, Earl? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I played Sherry quite a bit.
Right. I mean, we don't see a lot of her. You think there's a reason behind her? They just bad MC options?
She's pretty good. There's just this problem right now called aggro.
Okay.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot right now.
Okay.
And,
Mid-range and control ain't doing so hot.
Yeah, I think the House of X just ruined it for everybody. It became a slugfest.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff right now floating around that just it just rolls you if you're not ready for it. And I think she falls into that category of people who just can't handle the aggro.
You got roll on or get rolled over.
And last but not least, we got our Gen Con champion, Spike and Baron Mordo. I was very curious about the Baron Mordo choice. Especially since he's a Kingpin player. I thought it was going to be Kingpin for days.
Well, I think Mordo, like I said, if you could keep them from leveling. I mean,
you don't want to play him against Odin.
But yeah, I don't think he was a fan of the format in general.
Yeah.
So I think he was just throwing something out there.
You get 2 crap
Oh.
hands and
Oh,
that's...
Scott wanted to know if you had a chance to publish your gauntlet for encouraging today yet.
Gauntlet is a trigger word, guys.
Earl, you see Earl left like, man, I'm out.
He's like, I said my piece.
I'm gone. Yeah, I'm not gonna publish my gauntlet.
Your gauntlet was the 4 weeks that you played the Buckeye this year.
Yeah. And it's not. I don't have a gauntlet. I think I said in the Discord that I don't have a gauntlet. It's more of a cloud.
Oh. I won't be publishing my cloud neither. Somebody named Earl posted on there too. So, I guess we'll get ready to wrap this up in a bit. So here go the new rankings. I don't think I updated the date because I'm lazy like that. But
oh, so good. I'm a little uncomfortable with my situation right next to PJ. Kid got Liu Kang and started busting some heads. Now I got to get back in it and start playing some games.
Well, you above me, so how you think I feel?
Well, how many...
PJ's a big mover this year. He's up like 200 points.
Yeah, he is.
Like that. Yeah, so he either all the way up or all the way down, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think he been at the bottom. He been hanging out with Scott and them. Now he hanging up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
He's making big moves right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. I need to get up into the 1100 club.
But we'll see how the next draft go when he not picking.
Oh, when he can't get the best of the best of the best, sir.
There's gonna be like 12 MCs, and he's gonna be getting number.
So I will be at Origin. I'll be working for Japan Made, but I will be at Origins. I know Raw Fickle will be at Origins. I don't think any of our other guys gonna be at Origin, Scott. I mean, if somebody need me to bring a deck, I mean, I could bring a deck or two.
He'll bring Odin and Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer been back on the back chilling. He about to get some help. Okay. I mean, you hear Oscar talking about that plot twist. That you need four Fantastic Four. That's impossible. Silver Surfer look forward to that. I sometimes have four Fantastic Four in turn 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like you play the girlfriend,
mm-hmm.
you level, you play Herbie, and then you play the Ardina, and then you play the free one. You know, on turn 2 you can have 4.
Oh dang, yeah, that's
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Having some flashbacks right now.
How many games have you played against David?
Are you moving across on the quarantine cup one? Yeah, and even before that, I just been huge on so yeah.
I need an MC that I always play. And...
Cyclops. But yeah, so looking at the rankings, I mean, there's a bottom and there's a top, and then everybody else kind of move in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm. See a lot of inactive players.
I won't say inactive, just taking breaks.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
it. It took everybody off whose ranking didn't move last year.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like I said, he's still mindful of it. They still, like I said, obviously, some people have lives out there. I'm not one of them. I don't have one of those. So I have plenty of time to play versus. Run versus events apparently. But yeah, then I think I got one more slide on here. Oh yeah, so next season 10. Please don't ask. No, we do not know what the format is.
Mm-mm.
If I had to make a guess, I'm guessing it's gonna be the blood and guts.
Format they tell us.
Right. I think it's gonna be the blood and guts. I would think that would be the one.
Yeah, get some Mortal Kombat featured there.
But they may have something. He said he might go to Origin on Saturday and tempted to go to Epic event on Sunday. Ooh, Scott Watson talking about showing up at Epic Loot.
All right.
Man, I need to hear more about that.
Like, man, if I wasn't working at Origins, I would definitely been there too. But people paid me money to do test game, preview game. But okay, I am getting way off topic. Season 10.
Season 10.
So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna have the draft the Wednesday after Gen Con. We'll have the draft. We're gonna open sign up the day they announce the format.
Yep.
That way, when we have the sign up, we know what format. Because half the time I put it up before then, and people are like, "What format is this?" So once they announce the format, we're gonna open up the sign-ups. It's only gonna be 4 weeks. So we didn't want to do it any longer because we'll win into the next format.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is the 4th week run into the regional at Epic Loot.
Epic Loot.
If you have time off, you need to save it for that weekend. You need to be there. I don't know what format they playing. You need to be there. We got events for Friday. We're gonna have a Buckeye style MC draft.
Yep.
You bring your 60 card deck, you pick your MC, and then you make your cards out there. More rules to come. Once we get the format, we'll probably be having a lot of YouTube video trying to pop up on people on podcasts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get it out there. The Saturday gonna be whatever the regional event is. I'll be your head judge, and yeah, we're gonna play versus, and then the 16th will be a free for all.
Free for all. You heard it here first.
So you're gonna be playing with 2 other people or 3 other people. So 3 or 4 player free for all event. It's gonna be 3 rounds. If you haven't played a free for all yet, Tevin been running them through our Buckeye channel, and I've been getting in them. I mean, there are things that you just can't prepare for, and it's just a good time. I mean, I think free for all best if you're playing for a good time. If you're a super competitive person, this may not be for you, but hey, you're still welcome to join anyway. You got anything you want to speak on, Earl? You've been here at the back end of this?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, he's
yeah, I'm gonna be down for the Sunday tournament at Epic Loot Regional.
Saturday or Sunday?
The regional. I'll be there for the regional.
Saturday.
And then one other day I'll be there, but I don't know which one it'll be yet.
Okay. You heard the celebrity's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring your card for him to sign. What card? What his guy again?
What is your guy?
I'll sign all the Alex Krycheks.
Alex Krychek. So
if
you need your Alex Krychek signed by the #1 Alex Krychek player in the world, Earl will be at the regional. Who's your illustrated person? We don't talk about that yet. Well, I guess.
Like illustrated guy?
Yeah.
I don't have one. I'm a photo player mostly now.
Everybody become a photo player. I remember when I was just the only photo player. People looking at me now. It's like, but
like Bert.
I remember Mole Man used to be Earl's guy. Like I said, when we were testing, he was a Mole Man phase. Mm-hmm. Like I want to play him. Like, I hate playing you, but you got to test. But yeah, we got a regional Ohio in September. I'm looking at this calendar. I just forgot days. I just skipped the whole week in there. So I'm gonna update this calendar at some point because apparently after 2 don't come 9.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, you're like skip that week. Get to the regional.
So we may have a whole week before the regional to play that. I just made it short-handed, but yeah. But y'all understand the concept. We won't be taking a week off. And I can't fast forward time because if I was, we would already be at the regional. Scott liked the #1 Krychek player. I mean,
I put in every format that he's legal. I'm testing him. Dave knows.
So that's what he's gonna. One of the days at the tournament, he's gonna be playing him at Gen Con. If he get to the second day, he gonna. I misspelled Friday. Man, I made a lot of typos on that.
I was not in charge of this slide, guys. I just want that note.
God dog. I think I made this while I was playing Earl the game or something. I was just part of my thing. So like I gotta get it up for the slide. Boy, I jacked this up well. This slide was good till we got to the end. But yeah, I mean, So like I said, it will be a break from the Buckeye from our main season play because we won't have nothing July, but we assume everybody getting ready for Gen Con.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to jump on that. But we'll probably have our rankings in July.
Yep.
We'll probably have our rankings still early. Do we want to do early July or do we want to hold out on that?
Let's do them as soon as they announce the format.
Early July.
Early July.
I was thinking that, but yeah, you know, like and not like the people who don't know about it, not like they're gonna watch it anyway and stuff. You know, they still gonna ask the question, what MC's in this format?
I tell you what, you run a tournament online and the questions come and they don't stop coming.
What MC's in this format? Scott said he got way too many deck builds for Gen Con.
I'm so excited to get
You can
my
only
first
play
deck
to up to
done.
2 of them. So, but we'll all be at Gen Con. So, like I say, yeah, if you want to bring your cards to sign, you know, I'm the #1 Odin player, #1 Kai Check. I'm the #1 Surfer player. Well, I got 2 MCs. I'm good like that. I got 2. Earl don't know who his second one is, and Roland still trying to figure out. He just thought like, man, I need to get a guy.
You know what? Go ahead and bring, and I will sign whatever MC you want as. Let's see, who all do I talk as? Gambit,
Cyclops.
No, what?
You see how I try to slide it in there? But yeah. But I think that's the end of it. Well, I guess I'll go first since I'm not leading this. I kind of took over, but
You did. You hijacked my podcast.
man, so I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm out. Y'all two take it from here.
Later.
That was delayed. All right, go check out the resource row. I'm gonna start getting competitive here. We're gonna go through a gauntlet, and hopefully I don't trigger any Apex members with it.
You're making a gauntlet?
Yeah.
For Gen Con?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about an MC every week that's in my gauntlet, even though I can't play. I'll be at Gen Con, but I can't play at Gen Con. I'm going to be doing Star Wars stuff at Gen Con.
Anybody else before I hit the stop button?
All right. Well, thanks for coming to our TED Talk.
Peace. Okay. Oh, I probably should go back to this one first, huh? Let them hit the music and play it. We put. Oh, I had Earl. I had you mute the whole time.
Oh no!
They can hear me laughing because I had you mute the whole time, Earl.
The whole time?
The whole time.
Nice.
So we're going to be having this conversation.
So you guys were talking to me and no one was saying anything.
No.
That's awesome.
Because like, oh, nobody else on here, I can mute this mic. I said at the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually still got the screen going. They can hear us talking about this. Like I said, you know, I had you ready. I had you locked and loaded at the beginning, and you're like, I'm out. And then when you popped in, I had the other screen where I could see the chat and stuff.
All right, so quick, say everything you said before.
They probably think it was Psycho sitting there.
Well, I'm glad I was typing some stuff in there.
Are we not psycho though? Can we
Right,
genuinely
but
say?
I guess that, yeah, I mean, but then now they know. I mean, people assume I'm crazy, but you know they don't have receipts. Now they got receipts. Like, who he talking to? Tell us about your game, Earl. Oh, okay. For real? Like, who you talking to, dude? All right. Well, I guess we'll do better next time.